So this is my 100th wood firing. It's been quite a journey of loading with other kilns, other people, and yeah, it's a bit of a milestone to crack 100 firings.
I think the first time I met Darryl, he's a bit of a bulldog, you know, he's a stout man, and I was really intimidated. I was proper intimidated by him. What's been lovely is realising he's actually incredibly sweet, and you know, like you see him, he'll get choked up talking about the kiln and stuff, and so it's this guy that's like, you know, rough around the edges, and clearly, you know, his work is super rough and expressive, and I guess that's probably it, is his work is this really intense, expressive work, but there's so much emotion involved in going through that process, and I think that probably makes a bit of sense with Darryl.
They might be just sitting on two little edges.
Just so generous, really, really keen to help the community and help potters kind of evolve. Yeah.
When I'm doing this is that process of just inner peace. It's that you're so focused on what you're doing. To me, this is that really amazing, peaceful time of just, you're only here. Nothing else matters. And yeah, it's that process where you're just in a flow. You're almost not thinking, you're just trying to look at your last one that you made and decide if it's a good one or a bad one, and then I throw like 10 at a time, choose the best one that I like of that day, and then I'll make another 10 of that one. I can't see what I'm doing as well when it's on the wheel spinning. It's only when you stop you get to see how it looks, and then you go, oh, do I like it, do I not, are they subtle enough? I quite like the idea of putting them back on and taking them out of centre, so I don't put them back directly in the right spot, so I can get that another layer of distortion into them. And it's just a rhythmic pattern of making.
Oh, my involvement in the kiln? I've come along to learn. This is my fifth wood firing? Yeah, about my fifth wood firing, and I'm still a complete novice. I feel like every time I learn more and forget less, I don't know. It's this very gradual learning about how fire breathes and moves, and like the little adjustments you make. There's a lot of things to take in. With an electrical firing, everything is very evenly heated and kind of stock standard. Temperature goes up, temperature goes down, whereas with something like the Anagama, you're getting flame hitting different sides of the pots, you're getting different temperatures here versus the back, you're getting so much variance, and I think that equals so much more to a pot. When you can pick up a pot and turn it around and there's a different story told on every single side, that's what interests me about the result. And then the actual process is, I don't know, there's no really explaining it. It's 1300 degrees of fire blowing at your face while you're trying to stuff wood in a hole. It's nuts.
Okay, so I'm going to put one. The main thoughts that have come through my mind when I'm doing this is I'm trying to think and work out where the flame's going to travel, where it's going to hit the piece, and if it hits that piece and reflects off that piece, what's it going to do to the next piece. So you're trying to get every piece to have something happening on it. Yeah, it's part of the, three-dimensional puzzle. I've spent days and days looking at all the work outside and thinking about it and processing where, so I'm pretty certain I know where work goes now. sometimes you can just tweak the angles of things to get things a bit tighter. These cones, they're all set to melt at different temperatures. So we can look in through a little spy hole through here. So we've got like a 3, a 6, 7, 8, 9. So they tell you what temperature it is at certain points. So this is one that's been used. So they actually melt flat or start to bend. Big northerly coming in tons of rain.
Tons of rain, I saw that on the forecast. Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh, fuck yeah. It's come off. What? Come off. This has come off. Don't worry, don't worry. New shape. Just get a brick. Oh, it's gone. Alright. It's broken again. Let's just hop out.
He's been a mentor of mine for over 10 years now. It's just that inspiration to loosen up the whole time, and to also give things a go, and to the pot that's about to collapse on you is the one that you go, oh well, it's you're not hung up on outcomes. You think, oh well, I'll just push it to the limit then, play a bit more, take it as far as you can go with it. And there's a good chance it won't survive, but you will have learned a fair bit along the way. Not at all afraid to share his knowledge and ideas and whatnot, so much appreciated. It's always an inspiring time.
2 years ago when we proposed this idea to the suitor, they said, have you got a title? And the original title was In a Piece, which was more directed to the inner peace that I'm at in my mind and body when I'm throwing, and it's just, you're so focused on that. And then there was other things happened over the last couple of years that have been a bit of trouble, but one of the things was I got a new hip. So now I've got an inner piece of me in the work, or on the work. So yeah, I've just made a glaze with my hip bone, and now I'm gonna glaze these 2 pieces for my girls. So if and when one day they will always have a piece of me with them. So yeah, it's the inner piece of me going into the kiln to be refired for the show that's an inner piece. Right, let's do it. Cool. Now we have to work out where to put them. Goodbye, body.
Right, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Thanks, man. See you later.
See you Thursday morning.
the old flowers out, my little ritual.
RNZ News at 4 o'clock. Good afternoon, I'm Karen McCarthy. A state of emergency has been declared in Nelson, where the Maitai River breached its banks.
Darryl Frost here. I'm at 107 Harley Road. I'm going to be firing my wood kiln for the next 5 days. Tasman. This is day one of starting with the wood. We preheated all night with gas. It's up to about 74 degrees at the moment. Yeah, this is the beginning of the wood firing, so I always put my flowers in. And usually there's more flowers come during the firing and stuff. A lazy way to start a fire.
Strategically placing the chairs to avoid the drips.
Yeah. The holy roof could be a little bit of a problem. Just a very slow day of sitting around talking and controlling the temperature. They were both in the luxury accommodation.
They were. Luxury yet isolated.
In Barry's new house, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's like 1,300 degrees in there at the moment. Yeah. So. Bloody sweating from being so close to the heat.
I thought that'd be asleep.
Yeah, I think we're falling out of the roof something as it rain.
Next 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Remember that bonanza winter.
I had a mailer for like, do you need your gutters cleaned? Like,
Bridge, I saw some photos of it.
Like that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it was hitting it.
so down by a window shop.
Because the gym and stuff in there.
Oh, okay. So it's not something from the fire.
Yeah, there's only been one or two.
And
the pie. Oh, yeah, the pie has to be the top one.
what is it?
You can see the flame coming out of the kiln, and I'm trying to keep that heat in there now. So the next few 10-15 minutes, what I do is slowly push these in to capture that heat in there, but I want to let a lot of that reduction come out before it. Oh, I'm so wrapped. This is going to be.
I love the way that gas just ignited.
Oh, look, I'm knackered. Absolutely exhausted, but I'm pretty 99% sure that, you know, we've done a ripper. So it's got super hot. Couldn't ask for a better crew, couldn't ask for a better 100th firing. Thank you all.
Good on you, Daz. Well done.
It's Monday morning, 10 o'clock-ish. I'm just going to pull the door down while we wait for everyone to turn up to have a look. But yeah, it gives me a little glimpse on my own. But yeah, there's quite a bit of work pulling the door out, so might as well do it while there's no one around because it's also quite dusty. that's just beautiful. That's perfect, that one. Just got everything. Yeah. Whoa.
You're in the gallery.
Hang on.
Stunning pieces. Right. Heck up. Yeah, this is
Really, really grateful.
yeah.
It is incredible that all of this has come out of them.
Yes. Welcome to my show. This is at the Suda Art Gallery in Nelson, New Zealand. This is the final results of the 100th firing and a couple of other firings around it. This is the bit I wanted to add so you can see the final results in place, in situ. The whole thing of me designing it and having all this heavy work suspended, which is unusual for it. To me, it makes this show what it is. So yeah, I'm pretty wrapped how it's all come about and how the results and the comments have been really good. So yeah, I'm really pleased, really, really pleased. I'd like to thank every person that's ever wood-fired with me and helped me over the years. The encouragement from my partner and my kids. Through the process of wood firing itself, you need to trust your friends and team who are firing. I'd also like to thank the Suta and Creative New Zealand who have helped me get this show to where it is. Hopefully you'll enjoy seeing the final results of what's here.